Welcome back to Bad Tree Productions. I'm your host, Blake, and on today's episode, we're going to do a little investigation on the new vehicle that we acquired, the 1970 Plymouth Valiant. So, since it's such a nice day out, that took 4 takes. Let's go through the Valiant, kind of see what's in there, and try to piece some stuff together. The guy that I got it from doesn't know a lot of history about it. Maybe we can find some receipts in there. We can find out maybe oil changes, find other spare parts, you know, any spare bonuses. And the first thing I noticed when I'm getting all the newspaper and stuff out of the car, like tool packages and stuff, you know, kids juice, newspaper, just garbage, was a box that said Mega Parts. Mega Parts is out of Coon Valley, Wisconsin, which is a direct shot this way about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. So the guy knew what he was doing when he was ordering parts. He was getting them from the best. So we'll go through the interior of the car. I've already kind of been picking at it. So first thing, it makes sense why it has such crazy, weird little wheels on it. Makes sense now, right? The hubcap fits the bill. Skinny little K-car looking deals, probably, right? It's horrid. I don't know what the guy was thinking. Now I wanted to know if this is vinyl or if this is paint. I think it's pinstriping, and this is paint, and this is paint also. So nobody seems to be a fan of it at the moment, except for Jeremy, I think. Maybe a couple of you guys that are watching dig it. I'm on the fence with it. Maybe if it had like aluminum slots or some rallies, maybe then. All right, let's rebirth ourselves into this A-body. Again, I gotta imagine this is Plymouth Reliant or some kind of something, but you can see the A-body, bench seat, holes for the floor pan are exposed here. That's how much narrower this seat is. And it's like mounted way forward. Like, to me, this pedestal should be back here. So it's all the way back, and I can't hardly get in this thing. I'm eating the steering wheel. So let's hop in it quick. It's almost as bad as getting in the dirt with the roll cage. You shove a leg under it. If you got your cell phone in your pocket, it makes it a little bit harder. All right, so we're in here. First thing I noticed, roll of paper towel. That's usually, you know, first thing a marketplace flipper is going to do is, you know, make it look decent for the photos, right? Other things we got, it's kind of dark in here. Let me try to get my phone out. Holy, let me get my phone. Steering wheel. So we noticed down here we got brake fluid. So that'll tell you in your investigation that there's probably a brake issue, and we already know that there is. Windshield wiper arms are on the floor. They're not on the car. Some goofy ass speakers. Seat belts from where the seats came out of. And this piece of material here that's tied in a bow. I thought somebody might have had a really fancy tie. It's from the seam of the headliner. So, which was probably connected up here. And like that. Ooh, gross. That's nice. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna safety pin it to itself for now. All right, other things that we notice in here. We have New cylinder locks, door locks. Those were wedged in the seat. Down here we have door installation lock set. That's what the Mega Parts box must have been. Boom. Let's see. Does the key that I got look brand new? Sure do. So, kind of what I know about it is Tanner, who I got it from, great guy, really nice. Everybody say hi Tanner in the comments. Thanks for the deal. He traded a dirt bike for this to, I don't know if it was the grandson of the person that was working on this. He passed away. So that kind of makes sense. They probably couldn't find the keys. So they had to order a tumbler set from Mega Parts. All right. Man, that looks pretty new, don't it? Nice and shiny. What a legend. What an honest little warrior. I feel like I'm back in the 75 Slant 6 Duster. It tickles me. Alright. So, goofy ass CD player, it don't work. So, but what I noticed is, tell me if I'm wrong or right, in the glove box here, that looks like a radio delete plate. It's got a Chrysler stamp. It's got them goofy ass stupid stamp nuts that everybody hates. And it looks to be perfect, so I'm gonna go with this was a radio delete car, maybe. And I don't know if I can fit under there right now with the seat. Yeah, speakers. Really good at wiring. That's how you want it done. That way they can ground out against each other. All right, little plastic tab goes up here, found that. And then we find other stuff that gives us clues of things and whatnots of happenings. This is looks like metal recycling company. Took in, oh no, bought a filler neck for a gas tank for $10.70. And the date on this is 2023. So that's good. That's within the past couple years. Then we have an O'Reilly's receipt. And usually you can find a date on these before they fade away. This is March 25th, 2023. And you got air filter, a socket set, anti-seize, spark plug socket, spark plugs. No, he anti-seized them. Good man. Nice. So it's got new plugs in it. We're gonna go ahead and go with that. Well, 2-year-old plugs, 2-year-old air filter. Yeah, I can't return it. It says return within 48 hours. All right, next thing. Next thing is, all right, here's the Mega Parts receipt, and this is the not last owner, the guy that was working on the car, from Hillsdale, Illinois. So if anybody's from that area, let us know in the comments. But yeah, A and B body door ignition lock set. It was total paid $66.09, and this has a date on it. We can kind of figure out when the guy kind of last stopped working on the car. Maybe. May 2nd, 24. And underneath that, I don't want to show the guy's mailing address or any of that. There's a 2024 flyer for Mopars in the Park. So the guy, he was a Mopar guy. We're gathering that. And then we got another receipt from 2019, and it looks like brake pads were done. One brake pad was done, quantity 1, for $38. So there's my front seat investigation. Also noticed sweet little armrest. If I was the size of Jeff from 2 Hacks, I wouldn't be complaining at all. I'd be just, let's fix the brakes and let's drive it. Right, Jeff? Okay. Unbirth ourselves. We gotta get the actual. Where's the key? Right here. What's got me? Oh. All right. In the back seat, Jay's already hoarding parts in there for me. Bless him. It's an A-body line kit. Brakes and fuel and whatnot. So we were gonna stuff this in the Nacho Cuda, and I don't know, something happened. We ended up not using a lot of it, or just we had a bunch of hardline and we decided to roll our own. Armrest back here, it's in need because this is pretty terrible looking. There's a dead fly. Cool. Not great. Tanner said he wanted to paint it this color. Looks like there's some practice welds on it. This is a exhaust pipe piece, a union I'd call it. So yeah, you can see how narrow these seats are compared to the A-body seat. They're nice seats, they feel comfy, they just don't fit the car very good. And you can see the original color of the car. All right, fair enough. I magnet checked body panels looking for Bondo. If there is any, it's very thin, which there is some. I guarantee there's got to be some. Jesus. The trunk has this car cover, so we might put that back on it. But recover the 65 for a second. Let's see what kind of treasures are lurking. All right, first thing, we need this because we're missing it. I'm almost wondering if the guy kind of painted the car and that was it. I don't know. Some horribly ugly hubcaps. I like that. That's nice. This is nice. Oh, let's see here. They'd be good for like Duddy's salsa. Something. Fuel pump. There's a receipt. An O'Reilly's receipt for $38.40, and it is a mechanical pump, small block V8. It says 70 Valiant 318. More clues. Block cylinder inside of a weird bag. I don't think I've ever seen this in any of my A-bodies I've ever owned. That has always been missing. Because like the floor is gone too. So 3 of those hubcaps, 4 of them. 4 of those, 4 of these. For sale. What's this? Old. I don't know. Telescopic shower curtain or something. It's like a side indicator or tail brake. Yeah, for license plate, maybe. Some kind of weird doohickey. Maybe for a vacuum cleaner. I don't know. Spare tire hold down. Jack spring, maybe? Don't know. Battery hold down. Odds and ends. There's our little nuts. What's this? Studded nipple. Makes the guy want to bust out a vacuum. Like a brother. 1996. McDonald's? On the back? Oh, I don't know. Fuel pump. Old girl. New gasket. That's our box. We got more silly speaker. Oh, we got good speaker wiring there. Inner wheel wells look really good. Wow. God dang it. I'm really impressed. Nice. Nice. Okay, now I notice they must have been in a rush because they didn't put the gasket back. What the hell? They left one of the screws in and just turned it, and then they shoved it in. Oh man, we forgot to go through the gasket that we cut to get it out. Everything's hooked up though. Cool beans. Cool. Throw all of our sweet hubcaps back in the virtually, for me, rust-free trunk of a Mopar. All right. Oh man, let's get that horrid thing off of there quick. Okay, this one says front and back on it. So here she is, dirty as hell and in the sun. Does have a giant crack in the windshield. That'll need to be replaced, but I don't think it'll be horribly expensive. This looks like bad bondage. I mean, you can see skim coat right here. It looks like. But yeah, I don't know. Like on a too humid of a day. Just Mopar Joe would probably know why it was doing this, bubbling like that and delaminating. So yeah, that is paint, this graphic. Huh. Well then, this is the only real bad piece of rust on the cars right here. So that almost makes a guy want to just repaint it down the side. Just go over it, do like just a real quick job on it. I mean, being that it doesn't need a ton of body work, I think that'd be the move, to get rid of that. Then get some rallies or slots like we were talking. Anyway, we're getting down there on things to show you. So here we are with the Heart, little 318 LA. We all think. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And there's our new air filter. And it says it was produced in April of 2020, that air filter was. And a little bit of a fuel leak here issue. That's alright. And the plug wires look relatively fresh too, so. Oh, the stub's too short for the automatic 7-horse. Little notes on the inner fender well. Let's see. 12.1 of 79. Filter. 16. One's I don't know. 10/19/77. PCV. Gas filler. 2,200 or 22,211 miles. Plugs, points, rotor, condenser, I'm guessing. PCV again, gas filter, and that was 1981. I don't see any more notes. If we really wanted to scrutinize it, there's a 7924 on the core support. Try to find another corresponding number on the body somewhere else. Just a little surface, not really too rotty underneath the master cylinder where it probably had a leak for a while. Inner fender, I mean, there's no rot, just a little bit of surface rust. Battery tray, rubber motor mounts. Yep. Oh, it smells good. Kick down disconnected. So, wonder what that's about. I don't know. I don't see any of the usual suspects like wavy inner fender from vehicle accident and stuff like that. So, very happy with it. It's going to be a solid little project. So that does it for our investigative look into the 1970 Plymouth Valiant. Without getting it up on a lift and showing you the bottom of the car, I think we covered it all. So now we all know what this car needs. What it really needs is just little stuff and hit the road. What it could need is turning into a project and never driving. We like to drive our projects except for the D50. So probably the first option. Slam it together, get it running, get some parts gathered up. Gonna need a water pump. Yeah, new alternator. Has it got green Kool-Aid in it? How's it? Yep. Just so. That's gonna do it. Hope you enjoyed. Keep an eye out for. Oh wait! Whoa, 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 whoa! This grill is amazing, by the way. Basically made it worth the car. That's a pretty damn good looking front end. Pretty snazzy. Let's get one of them like new car door closes quick too. Wow. Solid. All right, well, do us a solid and hit that like button. Share it with another Mopar buddy, and if we earned it, hit the sub button. We'd like to see you again. Take it easy.